Alright, what's up YouTube? Anubis Black here. Today we are continuing the handheld Nicktoons crossover series with the direct sequel to Unite, Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. This time I'm going to talk about the Game Boy Advance version, which is, in my honest opinion, much better than the Nintendo DS version when it comes to actually having fun. But yeah, anyway. Volcano Island on Game Boy Advance came out the same day as the other versions on October 25th, 2006, developed by Half Brick Studios and published by THQ. You see, in this version of the game, the story has been considerably trimmed down from its console counterpart, but it still retains the same general plot. The Nicktoons suddenly appear on this random island, and they meet the wise old crab who tells them about the chosen ones and prophecy, blah 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 blah. Basically, they need to collect pieces of salvage material to build a device needed to help them defeat the Magu. Throughout this adventure, they are assisted by Jimmy Neutron, who is still not physically present on the island for whatever reason. And not only that, but in this version, Sandy, Squidward, Tucker, and Sam are not here either, as well as the other tribes that inhabited the island. Now, there are only 4 playable characters this time around, and you can easily switch between them with the click of a button. You have SpongeBob, Danny, Timmy, and Patrick, and they all have a special ability or two that can help surmount the many obstacles that this game will throw at you. SpongeBob can blow bubbles to activate switches and dig underground for some strange reason. That's not something I even knew SpongeBob was capable of doing, but yeah. Danny can make platforms and walls become intangible for a moment. Timmy can stretch out his arms like Mr. Fantastic and launch himself over dangerous spiked floors. And lastly, Patrick can glide with his underpants just like SpongeBob did in Nicktoons Unite DS, and he can also stick to certain walls and buttons. All of their unique abilities make for some very interesting and pretty damn challenging platforming sections that require some thought and good timing to get past. Each of the levels in the game is split into sections blocked off by these tiki rock statue things, and they are pretty short and sweet for the most part, with various checkpoints that give you health if you continuously fuck up and hit the obstacles over and over and over again like I did. I'd say the game is fairly easy overall, although the real difficulty comes from collecting the special yellow hearts and making it to the end of each stage without taking any damage. It is a lot more challenging than you would think. Trust me on that. Anyway, the final boss of the game, if that's what you really want to call it, is basically a gauntlet run to the end of the stage while the Magu is sending obstacles flying at you from the background. And given how the last few frustrating levels with Patrick were, this boss level was surprisingly easy and actually kind of fun, so yeah. And after you complete it, the Magu is sealed away as usual and everyone returns to their own worlds once again, just like in the console version. This game was fairly simple and short, but the most important part is having an enjoyable time, which I certainly did. The surprisingly catchy soundtrack definitely helped that factor out as well, and yes, I still obviously prefer the console version, which is tied with Toybots for being my favorite out of the whole series right now, but still, this is not bad at all. Also, little fun fact, this title is the second to last Nicktoons game on the Game Boy Advance, as the system would be reaching the end of its life cycle by the time Toybots came out. So, yep, we won't ever see another game like it in the future, I'm afraid. And as far as these portable Nicktoons games go, this one is pretty good and won't take very long to beat. Hopefully, the next game on the list, Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots DS, will be even better. If you enjoy seeing content like this, Stick around to the channel and feel free to let me know what other games you'd like to see me review here. So, once again, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye bye.